In this demo, you will learn how to customize foundation objects. For the first task, let's relabel a field. To get started, go to Export Corporate Data Model. Select Export and open the data model with an XML editor. If the XML editor can validate against a DTD, you can set line 4 to reference the corporate data model.dtd. Locate the standard hours field in the location object and change the label to standard weekly hours. Validate and save the data model. Back to the admin, select Import. Browse for the XML file, enter a comment, and hit Import. Go to Manage Organization Pay and Job Structures to validate the label change. Here, we can see the label has been updated accordingly. Next, let's create a few pick lists in Pick List Center. First, let's create the scope pick list. Use January 1, 1990, as the effective date. Create global as the first value. Local for the second value. For the second pick list, create region. Same setting as the last. Create 3 values: North America, Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and the Pacific. Let's use import and export data to create another pick list. Download a pick list template. Open the pick list file and fill out the necessary details. Open the pick list value file and enter the values. In the Import and Export Data tool, select Import Data and browse for the pick list file. Validate the file. Check the Monitor Job or the Scheduled Job Manager to get the validation results. Go back to Import and Export Data to complete the import job. The same process applies to the pick list values file. For the next task, let's customize the legal entity object. Let's relabel the external code field to company ID and change the label of the external name to company name. Let's hide the default pay group and default location fields. We'll also make the standard weekly hours not required. Now, it's time for us to use the pick list we created earlier. Let's create custom fields. The first custom field is for the region pick list. Use region for the name. Choose pick list for the data type and enter region for the valid value source. Enter region as the label. Let's use the same process to reference the scope pick list. Let's save the object. To validate our changes, go to Manage Data and create a legal entity. Here we can see the region and scope fields correctly displaying the pick list values. Complete the other task for the other objects on your own.